Chapter 62. And this is what the Lord commanded the kings and the mighty and the exalted, and those who possess the earth. And he said,
Open your eyes and lift up your horns, if you are able to recognize the elect one.
And the Lord of spirits seated him upon the throne of his glory, and the Spirit of righteousness was poured upon him. And the word of his mouth will slay all the sinners, and all the unrighteous ones will perish from before his face. And on that day, all the kings and the mighty will stand up, along with the exalted and those who possess the earth. And they will see and recognize that he sits on the throne of his glory, and righteousness is judged in his presence, and no lying word is spoken in his presence. And pain will come upon them as a woman in labor, when the child enters the mouth of the womb, and she has difficulty in giving birth. And one portion of them will look at the other, and they will be terrified and will cast down their faces. And a pain will seize them when they see that Son of Man sitting on the throne of glory. And the kings and the mighty and all who possess the earth will bless and glorify and exalt him who rules over all, the one who is hidden. For from the beginning, the Son of Man was hidden, and the Most High preserved him in the presence of his might, and he revealed him to the elect ones. And the congregation of the elect ones and the holy ones will be sown. And all the elect ones will stand in his presence on that day. And all the kings and the mighty and the exalted, and those who rule the earth, will fall down on their faces before him. And they will worship and set their hope on that Son of Man. And they will supplicate and petition for mercy from him. But the Lord of the spirits himself will press them, so that they will hasten to depart from his presence. And their faces will be filled with shame, and the darkness will grow deeper on their faces. And he will deliver them to the messengers for punishment, so that they may exact retribution from them for the iniquity which they did to his children and his elect ones. And they will be a spectacle for the righteous ones and for his elect ones, and they will rejoice over them, because the wrath of the Lord of spirits rests upon them, and his sword is drunk with them. And the righteous ones and the elect ones will be saved on that day. And they will never again see the faces of the sinners and the unrighteous ones. And the Lord of spirits will abide with them, and they will eat with that Son of Man, and they will lie down and rise up forever and ever. And the righteous ones and the elect ones will have arisen from the earth, and will cease to be of downcast countenance, and will put on the garment of glory. And this will be your garment, the garment of life from the Lord of spirits. And your garments will not grow old, and your glory will not fade in the presence of the Lord of spirits.